Today I've got a very nice piece to show you guys. This is the Gemmy 2010 8-foot long inflatable Mickey Joy sign. This is another inflatable that I got yesterday. I plan on doing most of the reviews today just because it's going to be beautiful out, bright and sunny, no clouds, and no wind, so, or at least minimal wind, so I thought I'd do most of the reviews today. So I wanted to start off with this one. This was an online inflatable. It was sold on Yard Inflatables and probably other websites as well, but this was online only, which is why it's so rare. I honestly completely forgot that this thing exists, or that this thing existed. But I got it for a good price. It was brand new. It was tested, and it was determined that the arm was sewn on wrong on Mickey's hand, that it opens and closes the peppermint. But that's not a problem at all. I'm not going to be one of those people that says, you know, I prefer it that way, like in denial or whatever, but because the peppermint covers it up, it's not a big deal to me. And there's nothing I can do about it, because I'd have to like literally unstitch it and then restitch it back on, which I don't want to do. Not because I'm lazy, I don't want to mess the entire thing up. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get this out of the box. I think I paid about $119 for this, which I think is a really nice deal. It was never used. Again, it was brand new. It was just a returned item because of the defect the arm had. Go ahead and pull it out, and it fits very snugly back in the box. And I'm gonna attempt to not put my phone down. I got a couple people complaining about that for some reason, so I'll try not to. Sometimes it's kind of hard to do things with just one hand, but I will attempt to keep my phone in my hand the entire time. But as you can hear, it's not crinkly fabric. I mean, this is like 2010 fabric, but I mean, it's all silky. It's very nice. You can tell it's, you know, all fully coated and everything. I had this inflated inside. I did not see any thin spots on it, and it's certainly not melting. So, this is honestly like really like my favorite inflatable that I own. I love this thing. I did not think I'd love it this much in person, but I'll get more to that when it's inflated, because, you know, you guys will see how just awesome it is when it's fully inflated. And as you can see, it has a YF 125 for those of you that actually care about the fans. I don't really care, but I like that it has a powerful fan. I'll go ahead and get it plugged in. It does take a second to blow up. A lot of these pop-ups do, because I don't know, it's just the way that the fan is like it's like attached to a tube that goes to this thing, so it's a little weird. But so it does take a little bit to blow up, but once it's up, the thing absolutely wants to explode. There's Mickey already popping out. Like I said, it does take a little bit for him to inflate, but once it's up, it's up. I'll fix his hand. All right. So here it is. It might look pretty big on the camera. It's really not. I mean, it's about maybe 4.5 feet tall, maybe 5 feet tall. And there's Mickey coming out. He's really not supposed to come out any more than that, because if you bring him out more like that, then he just falls to the ground. Like, he doesn't go back in. So he's not supposed to come that far out. That's not how he's designed. And he's not going to come that far out if you don't pull him out. So there's not going to be a time where like I have to go out on the display and fix him. Like, no, he's always going to be like this, and you can tell how he looks and everything with how he is. And I just want to get up close. I love the colors and everything on it. Gemmy did a fantastic job on this thing. I literally do not see anything wrong with this. I mean, They gave it great detail, amazing colors. I love the Spring of Hollies on there. They gave them too. And look, it's like the older ones. You know, it's not like plastic or anything like they'd use nowadays. It's actually like stuffed hollies. It's that thick colossal fabric on there. So very, very beautifully done. And you guys probably can't tell, but there's also screen printed features like this on the peppermint. It's a very light pink, which you can't really see in the daytime. At the nighttime, it's pretty visible. And when he comes back out, I'll show you guys what I mean about the arm being twisted up. And like you guys probably haven't noticed it yet because the peppermint covers it. So like I said, that doesn't really bother me. But so there it is. The arm's twisted up, and you can't do anything about it because it's sewn all the way around. So that's not anything I have control over. And I don't think he'd pop out any better if it wasn't twisted up. I have no idea. But I don't really plan to do anything about it. And then I will show this. It appears that at one point he was supposed to have lights in him. None of these Joys have a light in Mickey. That's not how he was designed, but it looks like at one point he was supposed to, because you can see that's where the light would go through, and then that's where it'd go through in the character right there, where it's zip tied off. So it does appear that at one point he did have a light, but even without a light in him, the inflatable still illuminates very, very nicely. It has a light on top of the O. It has 2 in each letter, and then it has a light down below there. I love that there's a light in the snow base. I don't know why, but and I love the snow base. I think that had they not given it the snow base, I feel like I would have been missing something, and I probably wouldn't even have it right now. I think the snow base, like, it finishes this thing. Like, and I absolutely love this thing. Like, there's a lot to say about this thing. But like most of the inflatables I get, it's just one of those things that you want to step back and just kind of take in. But it's a very, very, very nice piece. Gemmy did an outstanding job with the colors, the overall look, the size, animation, everything is just 100% in my book. And I don't know if this one's a fan favorite, but to me, this is my favorite inflatable that I own. I'll get up close to Mickey. I absolutely love how they did Mickey's face. This is exactly how I think he should be done on every single inflatable. They nailed his face on this one. I think it looks fantastic. When he pops back out, I'll show it. I don't know what it is about it, but they did a fantastic job on his face. Maybe it's the size of the eyes or how they did the mouth. I don't know, but they did a fantastic job on him, and he wants to explode, Mickey. And I love the color, the color choice of the scarf. I absolutely love the color that they used for that. So that's very, very nice. And I'll go ahead and walk around the inflatable. He has 2 tether loops, one right here and then one on the other side. And then I'm not 100% sure. He might have some tether loops on the snow base. I might be wrong about that. I'm not sure. I haven't seen any, but I'm pretty sure it might. And then, you know, one on this side too. I do want to, I guess it doesn't. So no, I don't think it has any on the snow base. Anybody that has this one could probably tell me if it does. I mean, it's not a big deal. I don't really need to check, but I think in the wind this will do pretty fine, especially with the powerful fan they gave it. Not just because of, you know, it's not gonna like sink in or anything, but I mean, with how powerful the fan is, it also adds to the weight, so the base will be weighed down. So I don't foresee this having any problem in the wind. And again, I just love those Spring of Hollies that are right there. Like, it just finishes it off. I mean, as I said, this thing is literally like perfect. I think it's fantastic, and I am very, very happy to have this one in my collection. I'll go ahead and get a shot of the box. There's not too much to the box. It's the same thing pretty much all around. There's some writing on it to give you an idea of, you know, well, to organize it, like the item number and stuff like that. And on the box, it's, you know, shows how they set it up. And I love the fonts and stuff that they use. This was the typical Sears box. This wasn't sold at Sears, but if you got a Mickey inflatable from Sears, this is how it usually would come, Christmas wise. And I love the Disney ornament. That's really nice. I don't know how much this was sold for, but it does say the year on it, 2010. So excellent piece. Props to Gemmy for this one. This is a fantastic piece, and I am very happy to have it in my collection. I don't think there's anything else left to say about it. So that's pretty much it. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Don't worry, I'll get to reviewing the other stuff. I know the one that you guys do want to see, but you guys made the mistake of telling me that that's the one you want to see, so of course I'm going to save it for last. You know, best for last. But I promise I'll get it reviewed today, and it will be uploaded today. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Really hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.